Alright, episode 11. This is more Jordan Maxwell. Y'all loved it on the last episode. I know on my episode 10, it was about, the porn industry, and I'm going to go more deep dive into that, but I'm doing more research on it. So here goes some more videos of Jordan Maxwell. Listen to this man. Listen to him. Like, I'm being serious. Listen to what the fuck he's saying. It makes sense. Take a look.
We talk about Yahweh. People use the word Yahweh, Jehovah, Yahweh. You know what Yahweh means in Hebrew? Has anybody ever even bothered to look what the word Yahweh means? Let me tell you what Yahweh means. If you take a hose and bend the hose at the nozzle and turn on the water, you feel the power building up, the pressure building up. When you release the hose, the water does not pour out, it blows out. Why? Because it was under pressure, kinetic energy. It was under pressure, ready to be released. And therefore, when you release the hose, it blows out. Blowing out the release of dynamic energy, and the Latin is domus, or dynamis. It goes back to the word, and our word, dynamite. Dynamite is a releasing of dynamic energy, domus. Domus comes from the word Yahweh. It can be traced back to Yahweh. Yahweh was the sex act. The male releasing his creative father's image into the female was called Yahweh. This is why Jewish astronomers tell us that the universe came into existence through a big bang. And I'm saying, why doesn't somebody wake up and do their homework and find out? As I talk to the rabbis, and they say, yeah, okay, so what? Yeah. When you see the rabbis giving the rabbinical blessing, just remember it's connected to the goat god. The Star of David is actually a hexagram, which was the original astronomical symbol for the planet Saturn. Saturn was always pictured in the ancient astronomical text during the Middle Ages and the medieval times as a Star of David, six-pointed star, two triangles interposed. The Babylonians would draw a triangle on the ground and then draw an opposing triangle, making the six-pointed star or hexagram, then draw a circle around that hexagram and stand inside of it. Now you're inside the magic circle, putting the hex on someone. So that's where we get the word putting the hex on you, is because the six-pointed star is a hex. So today we have Jews going around the world proud to show you that they've got the hex put on them. In the Phoenician language, Saturn is spelled Shabbath. Shabbath in the Phoenician language is Saturn. And from Shabbath we get Sabbath. So therefore the Hebrew Sabbath is the worship of the goat god, connected to the planet Saturn. That's why the Hebrews have their holy days or Sabbath on sundown Friday night to sundown Saturday night, because that's Saturn, or Saturn's day, or Saturday. Christianity is basically astrology and sun worship. But what's interesting about this is that the sun goes all the way down south until it hits what is called the winter solstice. And that's on December 22nd, the sun hits the lowest point on the sky in the south on December 22nd. It's called the winter solstice, the beginning of winter. And for 3 days, the United States Navy will show and explain it to you that the sun comes up for 3 days, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, on the same degree. It doesn't go any further south, and it doesn't come back north. So the ancient people said that the sun was alive. He was the lion of the tribe of Judah, Leo. He got the kiss of death from Scorpio, and now he is 3 days, he's not moving at all. So therefore he's in his tomb for 3 days. Then on the 25th of December, the sun moves 1 degree northward. Therefore, it came back to life. So now we celebrate God's Son being born again. He's born again. When? On December 25th. So we celebrate Christmas, or Christ's Mass. But as the sun moves back toward the northern hemisphere, it crosses over the equator at spring. Because he was dead in winter, now he's springing back to life.